So about 2 years ago or so, we started this little compost pile out of just like leaves and sticks we were raking up, and we've had a little bit of dirt, but it's doing really well. So figured we would expand it and make another one. All right, so when we did this one, I just used a pallet and put a piece of hammered a limb in the ground to hold it up. But I had to cut all of these, so I'm thinking about using these for the back, and I'm just gonna make two limbs, or two on this side, two on this side, and use these and just stack them in there and kind of make a wall in the back, and then just use some more pallets on the side. Well, that worked great. So when we first started cutting all of the trees at our property, we had like all the underbrush, smaller trees, and instead of cutting them up firewood size and it taking forever to move them out, we were like, why don't we just leave them long, cut all the limbs off, and just pile them up. So we got like a pile here and several other piles, and I was like, well, surely we'll use this one day, and sure enough, it's coming in handy. It's still starting to rot, but it's fine. It's compost, so it'll rot anyway. But so now we're gonna put a pallet on this side, start piling stuff up. All right, so we got a little log here holding this up. I got some wire that'll just kind of hold it together, but it seems pretty sturdy. Way more sturdy than that one is, and it's been here for like 2 years. So now it's already got leaves and stuff on the bottom, so now we'll just start loading put some thicker limbs and logs on the bottom, and then smaller limbs on top of that, maybe some more leaves on top of that, and then we have some dirt, in our little garden, in little buckets that the plant died, so we'll probably throw that dirt. Maybe we'll scoop some of this into there to like kind of get it started, but went out pretty good. So a while back, we had the big burn piles, and we collected the ash just to use for in the future. I didn't really know what we use it for, like in our little composting toilet, or as like a medium. But I had this whole bag full of ash, and it managed to stay dry after like a year or 2 years just in that bag. But so I'm gonna throw some of this ash. I covered the old compost with it because of some animals and some critters have been getting in it, and I saw where if you throw some ash on top, it kind of shields some of that the smell, so maybe they won't get in it. But I know it's good for compost, so I'm just gonna throw some in here too. So every stump we have out here, or any piece of log or that's off the ground, there's been a rabbit or rabbits pooping all over it. So I'm gonna grab some of it, scoop it up, and throw it in the compost. Oh, this is fresh. Maybe I'll use a stick. So I know that like rabbit poop, they consider it cold poop. You can go straight from the butthole to the garden, but I'm sure it don't hurt to let it compost a little bit. All right, we're done. What did it take, like 30 minutes, 20 minutes? Ended up making it a lot bigger than we thought. We got some dirt from where we had a we burned a bunch of stuff and it was kind of piled up ash and dirt, so we just kind of scooped that and used that. We probably won't touch it for a little while, I guess, just to let things break down, but next time we have a good thing of food scraps and we bring to feed this one, we'll give it a little bit of this one and kind of turn it around a little bit. One more thing we did is got some just like little sticks and stuff and just kind of stuffed it in here in between these pallets just to kind of make, keep the dirt in there. So just another way to repurpose stuff. I don't know what it is about using just stuff laying around to make stuff versus like going and buying it, but I love it. It looks old and rustic, and I don't really need the new looking type stuff. So but now we have this one we could put this dirt in a garden right now, but now we have this other one that is starting it, and then we can just kind of maybe eventually move these logs and kind of add to it. We might have a whole row of compost, but we got limbs and logs, ash, dirt, rabbit poop. I threw some mushrooms in there. I found an old rotten log that was decaying, and it was real soft and wet and had some bugs in it, so I crumbled that up, threw that in there, and should be good to go. Branch!